So we are headed back out to EPCOT. It is 7 o'clock. We just hung at the pool for a little bit to relax. I feel like it's actually perfect right now because it's still warm, but it's not sunny. The park is only open until 9, so we won't be too late tonight. It'll be perfect. If it's 2 hours, it won't be bad. And I think the boys will do okay. We came back because we didn't get to do any of the rides earlier, and I'm excited to bring Maddox on. They have the Soarin' ride. They have the fast track ride. I don't know how much we're gonna get on, but they have the Frozen ride. And then they have a little Nemo ride for Grayson while we're waiting. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we can get on with Maddox today.
Yeah, I've never actually driven to either of the theme parks, so this is my first time we decided to drive. There's a sign in front of the EPCOT and Hollywood Studio bus stop saying, please take the Skyliner. And I think the Skyliner to Epcot wouldn't be too bad, but leaving, if people stay till close, and that's the only way back, would be a nightmare. And then you have to get on and off again, off and on again at Caribbean Beach. So I just didn't want to have to deal with that. I figured, let's drive, let's see. I've never driven, this is my first time. I feel like it definitely should be easier tonight to drive. We might have a far walk into and out of the park, but just having the peace of mind of being able to load up the car. If the boys want to fall asleep in the carriage, we can just transfer them into the car seat and they can sleep on the way back. But the drive was 7 minutes, and I know Hollywood Studios is right by the Pop Century Resort because I actually took the wrong exit coming back from the food store the other day and ended up at the Hollywood Studios entrance. So really convenient. I feel like Pop Century is close to everything. I know it's in the Animal Kingdom territory, so you know it's close to there. It's close to Epcot, close to Hollywood. I know Magic Kingdom's the furthest, but even then, the All-Star Movies is a little bit of a hike to Magic Kingdom. I believe it's like 17, 18 minutes with the bus. I know the buses drive a little slow, but yeah, so far this was really convenient, and people were clearing out. So, and look how close we were parking. The ball's right there, and there's all these spots. So I'm super glad we decided to drive here. Pretty awesome. The parking lot's half empty, cleared out. And as you can see, there's the tip of the Epcot ball. This was by no means the plans for today, but with the late arrival, the Skyliner line, and ending up in the World Showcase and it's just being super hot, and I don't know how people can do rides in the World Showcase. All we did was the Remy Finder, got a couple of slushy drinks along the way, and that took the whole 4 hours before it was our Beaches and Cream reservation. So I don't know how people do the whole thing, and it's just so much walking, like I'm wiped. But we went back, boys got to have a couple snacks, we went in the pool, relaxed, then we asked the boys what they wanted to do. If they kind of just wanted to relax and watch TV, maybe put on a movie in the room, they said they wanted to do rides. So I quickly checked the My Disney Experience app, saw that the wait times weren't as bad. Soarin' is still about 45 minutes. Test Track is 75 minutes, so we're not going to be able to do both. But even if we do Soarin' and Spaceship Earth and Finding Nemo and a couple other things, I feel bad because Maddox hasn't been able to go on any rides, and he doesn't remember Epcot from when he was younger. I think we're allowed re-entry. That would be interesting if we weren't allowed back in. So I'm crossing my fingers that our Magic Bands will scan. I really can't wait to go in Spaceship Earth because I know they're supposed to be down for refurbishment, but with the pandemic they postponed the renovations, so I'm glad I actually get to ride it. I'm looking forward to it. I always enjoy that ride, it's a lot of fun. I'm gonna try my best to explain things. I'm not the biggest history buff, but Disney does a good job of explaining everything. So I'm gonna try to explain the scenes as much as I can to Maddox. Grayson fell asleep in the carriage, so perfect nap time. The car said 91 degrees outside, but just without the sun and the breeze, it feels amazing. My phone said it was 97 degrees today. It was nuts. It was not good. This is the last week that Epcot is open till 9. They're gonna start closing early, so. People are emptying out of Epcot. So far, this has been a great decision. We wanna hit up some rides and maybe go back do a quick scan and get some things that we didn't feel like waiting in line for at the Food and Wine. Let's see. The EPCOT ball. I was always a big fan. Really neat piece of architecture. Grayson recognizes the ball as much as he recognizes the castle. He sees it and he goes, Disney ball, Disney ball. Awesome. Little Grayson, sleeping, sleepy. Sleepy, sleepy. Look at that face. This guy's been a warrior all vacation. Come on, Grayson. Look, Grayson, come here. Look. Does that look like Nemo? Nemo and Dory? Look, here comes Dory. Huh? Are Mommy and Maddox on a ride? Molly and Maddox are still on Spaceship Earth, so I'm just kind of walking the grounds. There's a ton of construction walls up. Biggest thing I noticed, and it just came to mind, is they took down the Leaving a Legacy monoliths with all the people's names and stuff. And there's just construction walls everywhere in the front of the park. We did not see that when we came through the back at World Showcase because we just stayed around World Showcase. This park's going to be under heavy construction for the next probably couple of years. I think it's going to take a good 2 years or so to get everything where they want it. But I think once they reopen it, it might as well be considered a new park. I think it's going to have that many new things to do. Which makes sense. EPCOT was the future. Walt wanted the future. He was big into being futuristic and state-of-the-art and have things new and exciting. The park's been outdated for years, so it only makes sense that they would renovate this. So I'm excited, but just like everything else, it's going to take time. But that'll hold a lot of people over that want the fifth gate, the fifth park. So I don't foresee that happening. I know they bought more land, but I don't think that's in the cards for quite a while. But who knows? We could all hope. This should be fun. Grayson wants to give this a whirl. He did not want to go on Turtle Talk Finding Nemo ride. He freaked out. Once we walked into the queue and it was dark, that was it. So I didn't even force it. We walked right out. Let's try this. That was an epic disaster. Don't listen to your 2-year-old. If they say they want to go on a ride, it could go any way. I listened. As soon as the ride started, he flipped. Why didn't you like it? What was wrong with it? Huh? Why'd you cry? You didn't like the lights off? We want cake pops. We want cake pops. Grayson say, we want cake pops. We want cake pops.
I want cake pops.
Say, dance party. Dance party. Dance party. Say, I want cake pops. I want cake pops.
I want cake pops.
Grayson, come here, buddy. Here, Grayson, do dance party. Dance party. Dance party. Come on, do dance party. Do the cake pop dance. Do the cake pop dance. Say, I want a cake pop. Buddy, are you excited for the cake pop? You excited? Beautiful. Thank you. Enjoy. Appreciate it. Here, buddy. Here, buddy. Here. Take it. It's a cake pop. Have at it, buddy. Let's see how much he likes it.
Like this looks right.
Is that good? What do you say? Is it a 10 out of 10? 10 out of 10?